Right, so I've had a few people ask about my electric system and I want to give you a quick rundown of how it works. So underneath here, if I can get it, you got your battery. I'm not going to undo it now, but you can see there where I have spliced battery cables onto it, and I've done a very bad job of cutting a hole in the plate and running it through the mat. I've then covered it with a nice mat from Marks Mats. But you can see there where it follows under the seat and then goes over the back. And then I will crawl in, and you can see down here there's a mess of rubbish. But basically, those wires are just down there. They go back into this sort of storage area / electric area. It's really not very professional. It's actually rubbish. If I move my curtain, you'll be able to see a little bit more. Basically, there they go. So that wire then goes around the mini bulkhead, and you can see it down there, and then obviously that's the battery box with the battery in it. So next up is how I decided to mount my electrics. So what I've got, as you know if you've watched my other videos, are where there would normally be a bulkhead like the factory one. I've just put this sort of half thing in, so I've hung this curtain up. I made this out of wood and it's insulated as well, but on that side there's no insulation because I've put these two battery isolators for boats. What I do is I stick that key in, battery isolator key, and that makes me live. So I've got this wired in at the back, which is a voltmeter, a USB, there's two USBs in there. Oh, not very well, as you can see, because the whole thing's moving. That's come loose at the back. Do that up. But these are only held in place by, I don't know if you can see back there. They're just held in by those little screws that screw in. I decided not to screw through the wood because I didn't see the point. They have come loose a bit. But anyway, so you can buy this on eBay or Amazon. I don't think I spent more than £8 on it. I mean, it was very cheap, and you can turn it on. There's a switch and it gives me the voltage. Yes, I'm aware my voltage is a little low. I did kill this battery last year with the little fridge bag down here. Ran it down to 6 volts, and frankly I'm surprised it's still going, but hey ho. So I also added a cigarette lighter mainly because I bought a little 12 volt Hoover which I wanted to use, which needed a lighter and not a USB, so that's why I did that. So you can add obviously what you want, but that's quite enough for me. And then all I did was wire a USB up in that corner over there, and the wire runs through that conduit obviously, and then down and into this array. So what I suspect some people are wondering is, where are my fuses? The answer to that question is down here. Again, very bad. Rather than getting a fuse board box, I got these inline fuses if you want. So you just put them in, you have to crimp them. I have done a very bad job of taping them just so nothing can touch anything else. I think that's a bit of exposed wire I've just found. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that. I've labelled them though, so I know what they're for, but I can't read that. I literally don't know what that says. USB voltmeter. Oh, 3 amp, yeah. Is that actually broken? That might actually break. Yeah, that looks like the end of the crimp. Seems pretty solid. I need to put some more tape on that. Shoddy work. But yeah, that is actually that. So I'm surprised that's still working. I probably need to fix that, but you can see down here I've got all these inline fuses. I really did want a board, but I was on a budget, and I am actually planning on upgrading this. But yeah, these cables just sort of sit behind here a bit nilly-willy. It's not a surprise that they're broken really, because I keep putting things in there. Nice little storage area. You see a block of wood down there, which is for when I need to jack the van up. Use a bit of wood. Jump leads, even though I've got a jump pack, an axle stand, and some spanners. So yeah, I probably need to organise this a bit better, but it has worked so far, and it has gotten me into the van, so it's something I can slowly upgrade. And that is that basically. I obviously have a battery box down there which is screwed to the floor and then covered, so in the event of an accident it's not going to fly around and kill me. That's pretty much it. I'm thinking in the future I might add more batteries anyway, and I might get rid of the box and just make my own wooden one that goes underneath the sofa, but it's all very movable. I mean, as you know, you can see my conversion now. It's not really a conversion, it's a sofa in the back of a van with some stuff screwed in. But there we go. Anyway, coming soon, this weekend in fact, shelter pod. That is the shelter pod, which I still haven't opened. So we're going away this weekend. Hopefully, it'll be really good.